Welcome to Intuitive Wisdom Tarot. My name is Jen. I'm going to pull some cards for Earth signs. We are doing a weekly forecast and we are going to check in with our own intuitions to see what kind of messages are coming through for this next week. All right, let's get started. If this reading resonates, hit like, subscribe, and drop your element or sign in the comments. It helps the channel, which I so appreciate, and it helps me know whose energy I'm reading with. All right, we're going to start with an oracle to begin. Let's jump in. And we are getting Regeneration. Ooh, this is some like transformation vibes. This is, I have completely like tower, I'm to the ground, okay? Everything has been cleared. Everything has been brought down to this ground. However, with every ending, there's a brand new beginning, and it's regeneration. There is this growth and this like popping out of a seed. I'm envisioning a little seed in the ground and it like bursting through its little seed capsule so that the little shoot can come up. It's really fun energy. We have the number 46. We're going to go ahead and jump into the interpretation. Let's see what we have for you. I'm going to start with the essential meanings, and then we'll talk about the oracle message. All right. Regeneration, rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. The oracle message is: second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now becoming replaced by something better and more powerful, growing in its place. The rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Oh, it feels really, really good. Whoever's energy I'm picking up on, it is exciting. I'm excited for you. So again, this is whatever opportunities you thought and have been really burned to the ground. It's okay, because there's this brand new energy coming through, a new rebirth. Now, your protection message for this week is: endings come in many forms, and now it is time to stop holding on to what must die so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. So there are some of you out there, and I mean, I get you, Earth. Earth can be very stable, very grounded. Earth is the slowest to change. However, there is something that you're holding on to that needs to be let go. And this is your sign. Let it go. There's new and wondrous things coming through. A brand new rebirth. Exciting. All right. We're going to go ahead and jump into tarot. Let's see what we're getting for this next week. All right, first card out, we have the King of Wands. This is the energy you are embodying as you move into this next week. The Eight of Wands, this is what you're manifesting, calling in. The Ten of Pentacles is in the position of what's going to help you call in that manifestation. And the Hierophant is the advice. All right, so one, although there's a regeneration that has happened, everything's been burned to the ground, there is this fast and really direction-oriented energy coming through. There's a lot. There's boldness, assertiveness. There's a lot coming through. And there is you standing in your power and strength. And that is really what's being advised at the moment too. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. This is what's underneath it all. So we're going to go ahead and begin there. This next week, we are starting with an underlying energy of the Five of Wands. This is an energy of conflict, of competition, of strife. Fives are all about changes and challenges. And so underneath it all, there's an energy of change. Change in this world. When it comes to collaborating with people, when it comes to working with people, there's kind of an omnipresent vibe coming through where you have stepped out of this. There is an energy of you no longer being swept up in the petty competition that's out there. Not saying that competition is petty, but you have really come to a very just assured self. In fact, I mean, the old self, it's gone. You have released that. And if you haven't yet, it's really a big sign right now. Release that. That's because you are, there's an energy of you wanting to rally up this group, rally up a group of people, really help them to gain a shared goal. Okay, so there's some leadership vibes coming in for some of you. So it's almost like you let this old self go and you're like, no more. I'm going to be my leadership. I'm going to be the leader. And there's a gentle-hearted leader that I feel going on. So that's an underlying that's going to be happening throughout this week. Excellent. Let's start with the King of Wands. Okay, this is the energy you're embodying as you move into this next week. Two things. One, this could very well be you. Standing bold, standing assertive, standing strong. Now, it's interesting because I'm being asked to share this. I'm an introvert myself. And there's a lot of misconceptions on introversion. Now, I really love my solitary time. I love being by myself. It helps me recharge. And introversion can be shy, but there's a big level of, even you introverts out there, there's a bold assertiveness, okay? And it has to do with you fully knowing and trusting your own confidence. And there's this energy that's what you are embodying. You aren't going to mess around anymore. You're like, that old self that was the people pleaser, that old self that was I'm shy because I'm hiding myself, because I'm hiding my light, that's gone. Earth signs, you are coming into this next week bold, assertive, ready to go. And in fact, you're taking action on that too. You're not just sitting there. And there's a big message with this card, knowing like you are protected as you move forward. Earth signs really love stability. Again, change is hard for us. And so that's why it's like, know that your next steps, what you're doing, one, you've prepared, you have grown, and you have done your inner work that you need to. So when you take this bold, assertive step, you could very well be building a new business, starting on your own. This king is very entrepreneurial. He is ready to go. Okay, now that's first message. You could also be walking into this next week with somebody that embodies this energy, okay? Because this is that person that's going to help you. It's a partner. It could very well be your partner. It could be your business partner. It could be somebody that you were able to connect with so that as you're moving forward this next week, You're taking bold, assertive moves. Very well could be a mentor. So some of you might have a mentor that you're calling or that you have already met, and this is your mentor, and they're saying, let's go for it. Now, what you're manifesting is communication, direction, taking action, driven, moving forward, knowing that you have your vision, you know what you're making, and you're going for it. This is what you are calling in. There's a freedom that comes with this. There's an empowerment. There's a confidence. Now, some of you who are building maybe some online businesses, or where you're building, where you're needing comments and you're needing emails and you're needing all of that, this could very well be, hey, there's going to be some real big, lots of messages coming through this next week. So again, that's what you're calling in. So round it up. If this is a group of people that you are working on getting organized, do so. Share your vision. That could be, I'm going to put together a presentation and I'm going to share, this is what I want. This is what I'm envisioning. Are you going to help me get there? Let's go. Okay. You're rallying up the troops. You could be writing this out. This could be you as a solo artist, and you are writing it out. You're scripting it, your vision. I want this many. It was just said, be specific. Okay. When you're writing and you're envisioning and you're scripting that next, like what you're calling in, what you're manifesting, be specific. Now, be specific, but open up and be flexible, because the universe, it gets your signal. It may not always look like that, which can be trying for us earth signs, but it's okay, because the more specific you are, the one you feel stable and sturdy and saying, I'm going to continue this. But there's a big energy of, it's go time. That's fast paced. You have your mentor, you have embodied your energy, and you are running with it. And you've already taken those first, second, third steps, and now this direction, everything is just flowing in that way. Again, flow. I see these flowing clouds. Okay, let them flow through. Let them go and show where you need to go. Be safe with it. Know you are. You got your helmet, you got your leathers, you got all the things that you need as you are free, riding that motorcycle to that next thing. Again, that's what you're calling in, that freedom to be able to do that. Now, what's going to help along the way is this 10 of Pentacles. This is your best life. And I just got the message. It came loud and clear saying, script it out. What is it? What is your legacy? What is it that you want to? It could be, rewrite your story. Okay. It could be, I am, one, this is where I am. This is my family. This is what I want to leave for them. I am building this so that they are feeling protected, safe. They have the finances and the money that can come through. It was interesting. I just had a conversation. I have older kids, and we had a conversation about what do we want to leave behind? Okay, our legacy. And I voiced my legacy, and it was interesting because thinking around, let's say even 10, 20 years ago, my legacy, what my vision was, is way different. And that's because as you grow, there's a wisdom, there's a knowledge, there's experience that comes through that. So that's a big message. The universe wants you to go back through and look at your evolution. Your vision of what you want to leave or your legacy may have changed, and it's okay. It's okay. We can be very hard on ourselves because we are very grounded and very stable. We could be very stubborn too. And that's a big message coming through. It's okay. Have grace with yourself. If you need to rewrite your best life, your vision, do so. This is the time to do it. Now, advice from Spirit is the Hierophant. Okay, this is a major arcana, so this is going to be really major theme. There is a bigger picture here. The Hierophant is a very spiritual card. So the universe is asking you to tap into your spirituality, whatever that may be. It could be whatever religious affiliation you're with. It could be more on the lines of nature-based. It could be you believing you as the higher power. So whatever your spiritualness is, whatever your higher authority is, connect. Okay, there are blessings coming through. This is a blessing sign, and the things that are coming through are so that you can teach. Some of you are really there's some spiritual leader vibes here. Maybe you are becoming a pastor at your church, or you are being a motivational speaker. You are building a business where you are offering advice, life coaching. This is advising you to tap into that energy, because one, grounded energy, you as earth, this is really saying you have that connection and you have a way of organizing people for a shared goal. Find out what that shared goal is. What is it that you want to create, and tap into that. There's some more messages coming through, is the fact that you need to get quiet. However you connect with your source, pray, meditate, maybe go walk in nature, maybe go to a very sacred space and spend some time there. That's because as you're regenerating, as you're really thinking about maybe rewriting your legacy, what you want coming forward, because it's new. You're at ground zero. You're regenerating. There's lots of things starting to spark up. You are the one that gets to decide how this goes. It's your choice. All right, Earth signs. That's what I have for you for this week. There are some big things coming forward. I am wishing you so well with all of the things. Please drop me a comment. Let me know what's happening so I can send out some real good vibes. Please like, subscribe for more intuitive wisdom. And until we meet again, with love and appreciation, be well.